Well, billionaire Bill Gates announced a major change to his philanthropic Gates Foundation, and that's our first hot topic, brought to you by MJ the Musical at Walton Arts Center. So Gates had planned for the organization to continue its work using his remaining fortune for several decades after he died, but now the billionaire Microsoft founder says he doesn't want to wait that long to give away most of his wealth. There will be a doubling of its giving to more than $200 billion over the next 20 years when the foundation will eventually close. He said, quote, "People will say a lot of things about me when I die, but I am determined that he died rich will not be one of them." Now, regarding Microsoft marking its 50th year, he added, quote, "It feels right that I celebrate the milestone by committing to give away the resources I earned through the company." So interesting stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, I think that's great.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's going to say about me when I die that I died rich. But for Bill Gates, somebody like Bill Gates giving away all of that wealth while he is still alive.
You can't take it with you.
Yeah, you can't take it with you. So that's great.
Yeah.
Well, France is gearing up for the 2025 Cannes Film Festival.
Love.
And we talked about this a little bit last week, but just so you know, the 78th Annual Cannes Film Festival is going to start tomorrow, and it's going to continue through May 24th. Of course, it's held in Cannes, France. It previews new films of all genres, including documentaries from all around the world. It's a popular venue for film producers to launch their new films and to attempt to sell their works to the distributors who come from all over the globe. Now, as we mentioned, Robert De Niro will be honored during the festival's opening ceremonies, and Scarlett Johansson and Kristen Stewart will premiere their directorial debuts. It's always such a big deal. I always love the hype around it.
Yeah.
It kind of like, you know, in a weird way, it kicks off our own domestic summer blockbuster season in a way. I know that the Indiana Jones movie premiered there. There's a Mission Impossible movie that premiered there. So there's always kind of something big and meaty to give the fans something to expect.
Absolutely. And I'm interested in these films with Scarlett Johansson and Kristen Stewart, because they're totally behind the camera on this one, not even in their film. So exciting stuff.
I know, man. They are so talented. So
yeah, it's exciting
to see what they do.
Well, this one was kind of a heartwarming story.
I saw this too.
Yes, so Billy Ray Cyrus gave a Mother's Day shout out to his ex-wife Tish Cyrus and all the important women in his life, and shared that his family is, quote, so close to healing. So we know that there's been a lot of drama regarding Billy Ray, from his rocky divorce from Tish to his challenging relationship with Miley, and then more recently his divorce from Fire Rose. But now he says that things are on the mend. So his Mother's Day post on Instagram yesterday included a shout out to Tish, calling her a strong mother, as well as a shout out to Miley, saying in part, quote, "I'm so proud of Miley, her wisdom and strength." So fingers crossed that maybe, you know, they're getting some help, they're working through those issues.
Everybody seems to be on their own health journey, obviously, but definitely working through some of these issues, and kind of encouraging to see. I think they took a family photo together, at least a few of the members did, so that was nice to see, because I feel like he's been sort of going through some stuff.
He's been going
out
through
of the public eye.
Yeah.
Right?
So hopefully things will get better.
I hope so, yeah. Giselle introduced her baby to the world on a special day. So yesterday, the Brazilian supermodel marked Mother's Day by sharing the first photos of her new baby boy on Instagram. The mom of three acknowledged that she has been quiet on social media since her son's birth was revealed in February, explaining that she's been living in the moment, which power to you. I love that. Her post also included an emotional tribute to her own mother, who passed away in January of 2024. She had it in part, quote, "To all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day, sending so much love your way."
Oh, that's sweet.
What a day to share that photo on, you know, and to kind of like, you know, reveal the layers, come out on social media again. So that was nice. It was a perfect day to do it. So maybe she'll go back into a hole and won't be.
And fair enough.
And that's right.
I think that's
Live
great.
in the moment.
Yeah,
I love that.
I love that too.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff Bridges is opening up about his health. So in a recent interview, the actor and musician revealed how he's feeling since going into remission after being diagnosed with lymphoma back in October of 2020. He said, quote, "I'm feeling good. Some things, it's hard to tell if it's the cancer and the COVID or if it's just old age." Now, Bridges noted that he sometimes struggles with his memory, and he believes that he's battling some long-term effects from COVID. Now, his lymphoma went into remission back in 2021 following months of treatment. Now, last month, he shared an album of some previously unreleased recordings called Slow Magic 1977 to 1978. So it's nice to see that he's, you know, getting you know,
Yeah.
working still and doing better.
That's right. The dude is talented.
I love
right?
him. I
love
just
him too.
love him.
You know, and he was part of the Tron franchise,
Yeah.
obviously, and they have that new Tron movie coming out, and I'm wondering if he's going to reprise his role or we're going to see
Yeah.
him in that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But speaking of the box office, let's check out what
Yes.
happened over the weekend. Thunderbolts and Sinners are dominating the North American box office charts once again. Thunderbolts took first place with $33 million from theaters in the U.S. and Canada. Sinners, meanwhile, crossed the 200 million mark in North
Nice.
American ticket sales this past weekend, which is especially notable for an original R-rated movie. The number 3 spot went to a Minecraft movie, which in its 6th week at the box office. In number 4 was The Accountant 2, and rounding out number 5 was Clown in a Cornfield.
Clown in a cornfield.
I saw where Minecraft movie crossed the $900 million global haul. And, you know, obviously people are predicting it's going to be the first one to $1 million.
Man,
Or
a billion.
Whatever, yeah.
Crazy
insane
stuff.
amount of money, absolutely, yeah.